Hi everyone, today is July 25th, 2019, 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 29 degrees Celsius. I'm at the B&H Photo and Video Store right now on 34th Street and 9th Avenue in Manhattan. And I'm going to be doing a walk along 34th Street to Macy's on 6th Avenue and Broadway. There's an interesting microphone setup that I wanted to get at B&H. Unfortunately, they were sold out, so I'll have to revisit another time. If you're interested, I did do a entire route of 34th Street on video. If you'd like to see that video, I'll leave a link in the upper right corner where I walk the entirety of 34th Street. But right now I'm just going to the Macy's building. That's very interesting. Looks like a skateboard, but it only has one wheel. There's all kinds of different electric modes of transportation now. Bicycles, skateboards. There's even another one I saw, it looked like a hoverboard. I did forget to mention the time. Right now it is 5:09 p.m. It's a Thursday evening, right at the start of the rush hour. There's a lot of new stores opening in this section of 34th Street. Even Starbucks is coming in right now. It's a grand opening. They should do well here because of all the people. This is a big office building. Like 34th Street is a very big street for cars going to and from the Queens Midtown Tunnel. It's also a big commercial street. There's a lot of activity here. You have Penn Station right nearby, only a block south of here. There's also the Empire State Building on 34th Street, Macy's, all the different stores and restaurants. But chances are, if you've ever visited New York and traveled to Penn Station, you've walked on 34th Street. Wow, Pokemon Go is still around. I remember when that app first came out, everyone was just playing with Pokemon in Central Park, and it brought a lot of people outdoors that normally wouldn't be outside. 34th Street Penn Station subway station on the A, C, and E trains. There's also another subway station called Penn Station. It's on the 1, 2, and 3 trains, but that's on 7th Avenue. This is 8th. There's a lot of people here waiting for the light. Wow, some people are really brazen about stuff. But you do have to be aware because the most crime in New York City happens here on 34th Street. Most of it is petty theft though. Pickpocketing is really common around here just due to the sheer amount of people. And with people rolling around their luggage like in front of me, there's no, it's easy to see why that could happen. you're focusing on all the sights and sounds, and then someone will just sneak in your pocket or your purse and take something. But always keep your wits about you when you're walking on 34th Street or in any place in New York City for that matter. $17.74 for a minimum of 4 hours stay parking garage. That's actually pretty reasonable considering the location. I guess Pokemon Go is making a comeback. I haven't played that app in a long time. The only thing I remember, I was one of the early players of Pokemon Go, was sitting at the login screen because so many people were trying to log in at the same time, and then hearing the login screen music the entire time. This is new. I haven't been on 34th Street in a while. This scaffolding came up on this building here. But it just makes the street that much more dark. It is one of the nicer scaffolding structures that I've seen in New York City. Most of them are the traditional green wood and like really put together metal. So interesting to see all the different kinds of people walking by. Many are travelers, many are people who work here. Different languages, different fashions. Of course, we have the bus there just honking away at that car because the driver won't move. That's what happens, folks. The bus honks at the driver to move. They move up for a little bit and then they stop again somewhere else further down. Con Edison steam pipe to let out the excess steam underneath. Otherwise it'll cause havoc in the streets below. May even cause an explosion. You may not see it, everyone, but here I'm looking left and right, and I'm trying to not let anyone get too close to me because I am a little fearful of getting pickpocketed. I have lost my phone before, and I've dropped my phone. Thankfully, a good Samaritan returned the dropped phone, but that pickpocketed phone was something I don't want to experience again. 7th Avenue, here's Macy's. The Macy's store takes up the entire block between 7th and 6th Avenues. Just look at how wide the sidewalk is, everyone, and it's just so populated right now. Here's the midsection of the Macy's building. They have very elaborate flower shows come in April, and also during the holidays when they have the holiday shows, and the Macy's holiday windows are always a big hit with people. I'd say these cities' three biggest shopping districts in Manhattan are 34th Street, 5th Avenue, and Soho. I don't know what's going on there, but those two individuals don't look well, and I do hope that they get the help they need. Unfortunately, you are seeing a little bit of a spike in homelessness in New York City. The city is trying to do expand resources to help them out with the homeless shelters and aid, but I feel like they're not really doing enough for them. It is a sign of the times as well. If I was a pickpocket, I'd pick on someone just staring at their phone screen the entire time. Those are one of the easiest targets to get, and it's way too common to see. It's undercover police there. Most undercover police cars use American cards, like Ford. I did notice that. Well, everyone, I'm going to end the video here. Hope you enjoyed this short walk from the B&H Photo Store to Macy's, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.